Okay, so today we're checking out, by massive suggestion, Ginger. Sit, stay, roll over. She's already mad. I love it. Not a big fan of blast beats. It fits the song, though. Great. Well done on the suggestion. Nice little break. One measure break. Oh, the blast beats are back. When she gets less aggressive, the drums get more aggressive in this spot. It works. It's a nice LTD right there. I think it's got more strings than mine does. He knows how to use them as well. Woo! That effect when he was hitting the hi-hat was really cool. God. She's ridiculous. If I had hair. That was awesome. Of course, that was amazing. What's there to say? Great great choice. Thank you so much. I've got a Ginger playlist. Go check it out. You can watch me react to some of the new stuff. You can watch me react to more of the older stuff. If you're just joining me, I'm going backwards in time with Ginger because I'm not a massive progressive metal fan. And for lack of a better term, if you want me to call it something else, let me know in the comments. But it's progressive, so that's what I know it as. They have done a great job, especially in this older time period, Baby Ginger, of keeping the song's structure simple enough for an older metalhead like me to get into. Now, these songs are also 10, 12 years old, if not more at this point in time, too. So they were early, mid-2000s, I think, in that range as they were kind of growing up. This was extremely polished on their part. I liked the look that they presented much better than I liked in some of their ridiculously young stuff where they were really hardcore into the metalcore stuff. Sick vocals, as always. She's quickly becoming one of my favorite vocalists of, I guess you could even say, the modern era, because even the stuff that I've seen her do modernly, she's got an insane level of ability of taking. So let's just talk about, standard singing format. Okay, she can sound 9 different ways. She has 9 different personalities for that. Want her to get a little bit softer? She's got about 5 personalities for that. You want the angry side of her? She's got unlimited personalities for that. The one thing I appreciate about her the most is when she is screaming and growling and coming after us like that. It's authentic, I feel. I talk about this regularly, and I will continue to talk about it. There's a lot of people in the metal space that can scream. I'm not one of them. You heard my pathetic temp at like a whisper scream. So the technique alone to know how to do it and do it well and do it effectively it's a talent that I can't possess, that I appreciate that other people are able to develop. That being said, I really enjoy it when somebody is coming at me with that type of guttural, aggressive vocal style. I appreciate it much more when I can feel it coming from them versus them just actually doing the technique correctly, if that makes sense. There are just some singers in metal that you can listen to them and it's like, oh man, I want to see the power and just anger behind that. And then you get to see it live and it sounds the same, but you just don't get the emotion from it. If you're going to sing from a place that sounds just powerful and painful and aggressive, I want to feel your pain. And she lets us have all that. I was happy to see a lot of the lead underlay stuff there from guitars. Bass is ridiculous as usual. I can't even talk intelligently about what he does. I'm pretty sure he has as many strings on his bass guitar as I have on my guitar, and he uses them all better than I will ever dream of using mine. But the way they mix him into the mix is very well done too, because he does get to showcase quite a bit. Not a big fan of blast beats. Stick with me on that. Most of the time what I mean by that is there's a lot of really death or speed metal that uses blast beats a lot through like the entire song. I can't hardly stomach listening to that just as an older guy. Maybe it's just a generational thing. Maybe it's an ears thing, preference, whatever it may be. There was an appropriate amount here. Was it appropriate within the song? It allowed them to showcase their diversity and their speed and their complexity while they're being fast. I noticed during the middle part of the song, they kind of went back to that blast beats while she came down on the vocal style, that's a writing aspect that I've seen them kind of have before. So it all makes sense with them. That was probably the best version of Ginger that I've seen so far. Currently my favorite. Don't know if it'll stay that way. I know you all knew that would probably be my favorite, but I appreciate them showing me all their diversity, all their artsiness, and all their progressiveness, while also keeping the song structure put together in a manner that I could stay with the groove. And I really enjoyed not only hearing it, but I really enjoyed seeing the power from the whole band, but specifically when she sings. When she growls at me, I know she's showing me emotion, and I really like that. This was awesome. Keep them coming. I've got the playlist. Make sure you're following, subscribe, all that other stuff. Man, I'm just an old school metalhead. Always have been, always will be. If you are coming over from another video, maybe you're coming over from a Nightwish video or something, maybe the Maiden video or something like that, and you haven't checked out Ginger, stay here. check out more of this. Go to my reaction list. That's kind of me going through the journey. I'm going back through Baby Ginger a little bit. So start there if you really want to get into some ginger, would be my suggestion as somebody who's recently done it. And this was at the recommendation of the fans telling me to go back and do this. And it's been smart. So if you're checking this out and you're like, I'm going to check out some ginger, go check out my reaction hit list, look through the comments, start digging in. If you're in the ginger family, as usual, thank you very much, and thanks for having me.